to the king.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
And he's a bullet across the ring with a record of 46 wins, with 32 knockouts and no losses, by way of Hammersmith, Joe Calzaghe.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Protecting his head well with his guard. Body shot, left hand. Iron Mike with an iron right. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
And that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. And he returns on that exchange. Calzaghe's punch didn't come close. Final 10 seconds. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Calzaghe.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good. Keep it up. That's the best. More punches. 4 more punches.
Okay, relax. Relax. Take a deep breath. I need you to focus. Anticipate his punches. Get caught up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Hits him in the mug with the right. Tyson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes.
Use the ring.
Nice jabs there by Calzaghe. Joe Calzaghe jammed by an uppercut. Wow, look at that trailing shot. See, he's got his guard up that time, and it protects his head. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Through the years, especially in the heavyweight division, there have been some guys that can throw a good right uppercut. But when Tyson fully dips and gets all that body behind it, it's as good a right uppercut as you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's coming from Brooklyn. You know, it's coming from a place that really you wish that you didn't have to visit because you get hit with that punch. He's putting everything into it, but he sets it up nice. He hits you behind the back a little bit in the rib area, and then all of a sudden, when your arm moves a little bit, it's coming up the middle.
The left hand coming into play by Joe Calzaghe. Oh, and a crushing hook just to get big shot. Mike Tyson's down. Will he be out? Point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but you remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Unable to land clean by Mike Tyson. Turns over that hook upstairs.
Nice work. You can't handle the speed. It's too much for him. Give it up. Give it up. All right, breathe, deep breath. Some more. Good, all right? Breathe.
Starts this first round coming off a round in which he was knocked down. We often look at his legs, but sometimes even more telling was the disposition, the way that he and his corner acted in between rounds.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, Joe, because if the corner's not confident, they're not calm, if they show panic, then of course the fighter absorbs that.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Nowhere close that punch by Joe Calzaghe. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Able to land the hook to the head. Well-placed jab by Mike Tyson. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Uppercut! He just missed that shot up top. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing. That left hand by Joe Calzaghe. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Joe Calzaghe. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Not able to land the headshot.
This guy. You're stronger and you punch harder than this guy.
What are you going to do about it?
fight was run exceptionally. Calzaghe scored the knockdown in this fight. He's up 2 rounds to 1.
And his opponent cannot really be influenced or panicked right now at this stage of the fight because of that. He still has to stay within his fight.
Work the body.
Nice block by Mike Tyson. Oh, he's got something for himself. It is a left hand. Good block by Joe Calzaghe. And now you can see him zoning in on the target with that double jab. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Joe Calzaghe's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
One, 2 jabs up top. Doubles up the jab to the head. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Calzaghe. Big shot comes crashing home. How much more can Tyson take? Not the first time this has happened tonight. Boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting the house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You gotta wait for it to dry a little bit. You gotta wait for your guy to wake up. You gotta wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
Hands down, right? Caught you with your hands down. Box smart, but not get caught. Box smart.
Second half of this fight has now arrived. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. And you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Combination to the head. Calzaghe's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. How about that left hand? Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Calzaghe's really doing a fine job here, Teddy, and I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will o' the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Calzaghe. He did this. The combo lands to the head. good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision. Where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Nice one. That was good. We have this. Nice one. Beautiful.
The start of the 6th round. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Joe. Big shot there. He goes down, and it doesn't look good at all. Tyson's going to need a minor miracle to survive this.
He's going to need great will and desire to survive it.
Opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans. A fight that was assured of heading to the judges' scorecards, it ends by knockout.
That's why as a trainer, you like a fight that's close, that's closely contested. There's a little danger going on, because then you know that your guys can stay alert. Here, there was no danger. He fell asleep, and now he is asleep.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.